So for example 4, we need to find a vector that is perpendicular to 5, 1, 4, negative 1, 0, 2, and then we're going to verify our result using the inner product, which is also called the dot product. So to find that vector, what we'll do is we'll set up a matrix. I, J, and K are going to go on the top, 5, 1, 4, and negative 1, 0, 2, just as they're listed. We'll go right in order. Doesn't matter which way you do this. If you want to use the kind of the diagonal method, then you can just write each column down. If you want to use the other one, that's fine too. And this one then, we're going to take I times 1 times 2, which is 2I, J times 4 times negative 1, which is negative 4J, K times 5 times 0 is 0K, and then we need to subtract the backwards ones, or from right to left. So I is going to be 4 times 0, which is 0I, so that one won't be too big of a factor. J is going to be 10J. And then we've got K, negative 1 times 1 is negative 1K. So 2 minus 0 would be 2. And then we've got negative 4 minus 10, which is negative 14J. And then 0 minus negative 1K is just K. So the vector ordered triple for this one is going to be 2. Oops, that should be negative 14. We'll sneak a... Oh, I'm going to rewrite that here. So we got negative 14J. And then... oh boy, this is going to be a train wreck here if I can't figure this out. All right, vector ordered triple. All we want are the coefficients: 2, negative 14, and 1. There we go. So here's your sum of unit vectors, and here's your vector ordered triple. The next thing that we need to do is just verify that this is indeed perpendicular to the other two. So what we can do is we can do the dot product with each vector and the new one. These two might not be perpendicular to each other. It's just that this vector is perpendicular to the new one and this vector is perpendicular to the new one. So we'll do this one, see what happens there, and then we'll do negative 1, 0, 2, and then 2, negative 14, 1. So if we figure the dot product out, and by the way, this whole thing right here is called finding the cross product. So let me put that up there on your notes. Forgot to mention that on the last one, I think. So this is called the cross product. So the cross product will look like this. That's just a multiplication symbol, not an X. And essentially what you're doing is you're going to wind up with a new vector. The new vector will be perpendicular to the other two. Cross product is way different than the dot product. For the dot product, we're going to wind up with a value or a number. So we've got 5 times 2 here, which is 10. And then we're going to add 1 times negative 14. And then we're going to add 1 times 4. 10 minus 14 is negative 4. Negative 4 plus 4 is 0. So at least our vector here, which is the one that's perpendicular to the other ones, at least it's perpendicular with the first one. The dot product is 0. The next one we've got negative 2, 0, and then 2. And so this one's checked as well. Negative 2 and 2 is 0. So we're good to go. Again, the cross product is what you're doing with these two vectors. The cross product will give you another vector. It's perpendicular to the other two, and then you can just verify that with the dot product.